All right, contractors, if you're running ads and it's saying quality work, great service, free estimates, you are ruining your chances of actually getting jobs. And I'll be completely honest about it. So this video is going to be covering how to actually write ad copy that makes a contractor sound different. So what actually, what text makes people convert? And this is a big thing. People play this off, but every single part of the system comes together to make this absolute monster, which is going to generate you guys so many leads, so many appointments, so many jobs. So we're going to get straight into this. And by the way, my name's Harry. I run Ignis Scaling. We work with loads of contractors through every single niche: roofing, siding, decking, concrete, garage doors, installation, mold remediation. I could keep going. And we basically help them to get more book jobs. I'm going to show you a few testimonials real quick. Just over here. So this is one of my clients here. He made 125k in revenue generated in 60 days. I've got screenshots of clients obviously texting me, and there's so many more. Like for instance, got a 70k job that's also pretty much agreed. 100k almost confirmed in 24 hours. Okay, let's get back into the video. So here's a kind of high level breakdown. We need to understand, why does generic copy actually kill your ads? Because you got to realize, if we've got something that says professional kitchen services, quality workmanship, free estimates, where do you think that actually puts us in the market? You're running ads probably locally. I'd say most people around about 500,000 homeowner service area where you guys are based. What do you think every single contractor is actually doing? They're running this. They're literally saying this. So, and what do you think that does? It obviously puts you in like a bubble where people look at it and like, right, okay, this is the same as the last ad that I've just seen. And what do you think that does? It means they're not going to click on your ad. It just means you're going to get less leads, less appointments, and less jobs. So it's very important that we address this issue. Like it says here, it literally makes you invisible. You don't stand out and you blend in with every other ad in the feed. It's exactly right. Now, I've re-recorded this because I didn't really like the first time I did it. But here's the 3 approaches that actually stop the scroll. And I've tested these, so I know it does work. We lead with a pane-based copy, okay? So, for instance, still waiting 20 minutes for your boiler to heat the house. We don't lead with, feature-led. Professional HVAC services, quality guaranteed. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've probably heard that 100 different times. Or professional kitchen services guaranteed. Like some bullshit like that. It doesn't sound good. And I've never used them. So this is the formula, right? You want to name the problem. You want to acknowledge how long they've actually put up with it. And then you want to introduce the solution. So here's a little thing, right? Women drive 80% of home improvement decisions. So we need to write for the person actually noticing the problem every day. Like, for instance, in the kitchen, you guys aren't in the kitchen. So you're not really going to notice the problem. You're probably off working. I mean, if you are in the kitchen, good for you, my friend. You've got a wife that that does the work for you. I mean, I'd love that too, but it's not the way it goes. So that's approach 1. Pane-based copy. And if you don't know what ad copy is, please just type it in on Google. There's no point me actually explaining what it is. Here's approach 2, result-based copy. Imagine pulling up to a clean, freshly laid driveway every day. Here we skip the problem, we lead with the transformation, which is a freshly laid driveway. Again, it's best for visual trades. So if you're in kitchens, bathrooms, driveways, flooring, roofing, for instance. And this is kind of like the features versus outcomes. So the feature would be the premium granite, whereas an outcome would be, kitchen you're proud to show your guests. So with this, we've got the feature, which is a freshly laid driveway, and then we've got the outcome, which is imagine pulling up to a clean, freshly laid driveway. Do you see how they come in hand in hand? That's why this is so good, okay? And the highest performing combo from what I've seen is a before and after photo plus a result-based copy, which is really easy to do. Honestly, you could probably use AI and you'd get medium results, which would probably get you a decent amount of leads. Obviously, if you're looking to maximize it, I wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, but let's get into it. Approach 3, trust-based copy. So, a vague thing would be like trusted by hundreds of homeowners. Now, let me ask you, why do you think that that's bad? And I know you can't answer me, but you should really be thinking, because every other guy's using trusted by hundreds of homeowners. So how can we differentiate ourselves from the market? We can be specific. So 237 jobs in, I know it says city here, but I can't think of a city right now, so just say Pennsylvania. 237 jobs done in Pennsylvania since 2018, 4.9 stars. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, wow, these guys really know what they're doing. Whereas I'm looking at trusted by hundreds of homeowners, there's nothing there to like, there's no numbers, there's no nothing. It just says hundreds of homeowners. That it doesn't build as much trust. Whereas when we say this, way better. I mean, you guys know that just from looking at it. Again, the more precise the number, the more believable it is. Fake claims, nobody believes it. That's exactly the case here. So, this is what you need to be doing. You need to be testing all three. So, pain-based ad copy, result-based ad copy, and trust-based ad copy. Again, pain-based, name the frustration before they say it. Still waiting 20 minutes for the boiler. Result-based, paint the outcome, skip the problem. Imagine a kitchen you're proud to show. And trust-based, lead with proof, the numbers, the specifics. 237 jobs in Pennsylvania since 2018. By the way, little tip, if you do have the city instead, I'm trying to think of a city. I'm sure Boston's a city. Yeah, let's just Boston, I'm pretty sure that's a city. Since 2018. We're not working with anyone. Guys, if you're from Boston, I'm not working with anybody there, and we only work with one contractor per area. So if you are, please give me a text or click the link below. I'll happily work with you. Basically, what this says is your market will show you the winner through click data. Don't guess. Like it says, let the numbers decide. So you're going to try these three different things out. Whichever one's generating you the best metrics, CTR, CPC, cost per lead, that's the one that you're going to put more ad spend into, and then make iterations of it. And I did cover in the previous video, if you'd like to look at it, bit more into the ads and how to create them and all that stuff. So that's what we need to be doing. Now here's a formula that I like to use, which is called ADA: awareness, interest, desire, and action. And this is applied to the home improvement. So in the hook, the first 0 to 3 seconds, call out the problem. You know, still embarrassed by your, I don't know why it says city here, let's cross that out. Still embarrassed by your kitchen. And then the interest, okay? So, you know, proof it's possible, the number, the time frame. You know, we renovated 47 kitchens in Georgia last year, and it took us average 3 weeks start to finish. These are just little ideas you guys can implement. And then paint the desire. So paint the outcome, how it feels. You know, imagine cooking in a kitchen you're actually proud to show your guests. Like, do you know how many women, like, care about their kitchen and how it looks? Because that's where they spend most of the time, unless, obviously, you're in the kitchen. So, it's a big thing. And then, obviously, the action, the call to action. Be direct, be specific, make sure it's low friction. Just, I have, like, click learn more below and see if you qualify. You could say that, for instance. Depends what you're trying to go for. Quality, quantity, it's up to you. You could say tap below, tell us about your project, we'll call you today. That'd obviously generate more quantity over quality. It just depends where you guys are at. But the thing is, when I tell you about this, you should be writing notes. And if you need help with it, go to ChatGPT, go to Claude, input everything I've just said, or even input this YouTube video into it and say, how can I use the information he's told me to make good ad copy for my next ad that I'm running, for instance. It's that simple. Obviously, using AI, the results are going to be mixed. It might be really good, it might be really bad, but it's just the risk. If you're going to do it on your own, it's the risk you take. Now, let's recap. So, we've got, this is the videos I've been through. So we got video 2, which was stopping the scroll. We had video 3 that I made, which is $5 before scaling. So it's basically just telling you, like, use $5 a budget and it'll tell you all you need to know about your market. And then video 4 was converting the actual click. How do we do that? Because that's probably one of the most important processes here. I'd definitely give this video a watch. So we're here right now, obviously, this whole video. And if you do want this built for your business, obviously I've got all the systems. I've been doing this a long time. I've tested ads, which work, which don't work. Talking about ad copy, I mean, I'll be completely honest. I'm not going to give you every single little bit of information, but I'm going to give you enough where it's like you are going to see decent results with it. But if you want to maximize this, get loads of leads for your business, loads of appointments, loads of book jobs, click the link in the description, book a free call with me. We're just going to go over, obviously, your business, where you want to get to, see if I can actually help. If I don't think I can help, I will literally say to you, I can't help. But it's no pressure. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. What is coming up real quick? So the next video is the follow-up sequence. I think I've already done that one, actually. This AI slop is terrible. Video 7, how to target homeowners who are already ready to buy. So that's definitely going to be one I'm doing. And the video 8 is retargeting. Get back in front of the people who almost called you. This is a very big one. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.